About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road. Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
I don't see a way around a little quid pro quo.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. You'd better, or you're gonna have to find another Gal Bank executive. As long as Dombrowski's on the ship, he's all mine. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Looks like we got a party to crash. And I left my tucks and tails in my other ship.
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, It's the second option. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? And of course, Neva just happened to leave that out of her message about you, right? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? I once saw Neva strip down a UC security ship and sell the parts back to the UC through a shell company. If that doesn't put your concerns to rest, I don't know what will. Now tell me, what about the status of your plan? How can I help? Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple redundancy.
Remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Have you tried the cannabis?
Horrid. Positively horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? The society chair has really outdone herself.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
If you have any specific requests, please.
On behalf
You gotta
of
admit,
myself
this is something
and the
else.
entire team at Trident,
So much obvious extravagance, you could choke on it.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's
Yes,
gouging us for
I'm
every
extremely
credit we
busy
got.
preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe. Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard Starliner.
So what brings you aboard?
Here for business or pleasure?
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society. Eh? Here for business or pleasure?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
A Starview pass is required. We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello. Are you a member of the... I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Have you tried the canopies? Or Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Well, that was boring.
Mind moving along? Yeah, can we do this later? I'm busy. Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
So what brings you aboard? Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Nice to have met you.
An open bar would have
I
been
certainly
nice,
hope
but
they decide to-
Trident's gouging us for every
Let's
credit.
put it this way. He's screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. That's all then? Okay.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Enjoy the rest of the event.
The Society... I certainly hope they decide to hold all... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid. Quite a lovely Starliner. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swiss. Nice to have met you. Hello. Are you, He's been spending a lot of time. Enjoy the rest of the event. So, what brings you aboard?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
An open bar would have been nice. Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Here for business or pleasure?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, huh?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid.
Any
Pleased to
complaints
make your
about your
acquaintance.
cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
An open bar would have been... He's been spending a lot of time with... Well, that was boring.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you? No. I don't believe we'll be talking about anything of the sort. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day. Ah, we're speaking again. Oh, think you... I'm not certain why you're... Perhaps you're unaware of the extent. Get the hell out of my sight.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Here for business or pleasure?
So, what brings you aboard?
Due to an unfortunate accident.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Sirena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
Could you pester someone else, please? I have too much on my plate to waste time talking to you.
Hello? Are you a member of the society?
An open bar would have been nice.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
They're not taking any chances with the passengers' goodies. Not that I blame them.
Glad to have you aboard. How may I assist? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe. which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a safe journey.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin. I need to get back to my duties.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners.
Must you continue? Probably in a few days. Of course, if I keep... Excuse me? And why in goodness' name? And why in goodness' name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? This isn't getting us any... There's nothing to talk about. Oh, this is... I should say so. The nerve.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. I'd appreciate your advice. After our last talk, I just feel a little more... Cora's grandpa, good old Jacob, well, he just will not stop pestering me to see Cora. And that's complicated. He is not my favorite topic of conversation. My early years, they weren't good. Me, I mean, I remember her. I have some pictures. I remember the feelings, but just a few. Oh, it's all right. So, Jacob raised me on his own, and shit, maybe I don't give him enough credit. I mean, I know how tough it is, but Dad was a longtime civil servant, a big man in government, and he had a future all laid out for me. Man, could he get his hooks into you. He was scary good at that. You know me too well, but I tried. I felt the weight. He said I had to learn the business, run some freight, see how credits flow. Meanwhile, he's working some angle for a government job for me after. I know, right? Even after I was with... By then I knew myself more, and I could stand up to him. Now, Lily, if I let Jacob into Cora's life, he'll dream up some big future for her and tie her into knots like he did with me. Man, you are just dead set on all of us being one big happy family, aren't you? Maybe it's... I guess I got more to think about.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Now what? Claudia Swift is a low-level employee at Gold Bank, barely holds a decent security rating there, so there's not much to tell. Her cabin was paid for by Dombrowski, and she's been hovering near him ever since they boarded the Siren. Normally that wouldn't raise any eyebrows, but the fact that Dombrowski's married to someone else... They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like... Don't you have somewhere to be? Yeah? You seriously need to ask. Okay, First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding... Go do something useful, okay? What is it now? As long as you remember that I'm getting... What's the status? Like the ship's purser probably told you. It's because the system is completely automated. The only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. But she's not going to just hand it over. Here, give her this. I'm certain it'll help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Get back to it.
Quite a lot.
Must you continue these?
Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
Excuse me? And why in goodness? Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Please remember to obey all rules and safety.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? If you had... Threats are useless. Oh, god damn it. I knew this would happen. I told Gabe and Larry nothing good would come of this, but they didn't listen. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out, I'd be a damn millionaire.
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I trusted that asshole. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
I mean, we're not here for that, but if you need a little judging, I can make the time.
It doesn't matter if you're here to judge me or not, because Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? What, are you writing a damn novel? Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their commnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Hello. You here? Oh, I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch... Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable. Almost.
Just in case you weren't aware, anything you try to report will boil down to your word. And since I work for UC Security...
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
Here for business or pleasure?
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna dim. Which is why he's threatening you. That we need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship... Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup with... Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear. Which I won't.
Just pointing out that life support supports... life, like...
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw... One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had hell. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Bowl. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy. He's a real piece. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way we keep the whole... Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC Security. Lots of clout, but underneath he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown.
If you have any specific requests...
If you wish to...
Yeah, wow. If people saw how good these people have it, it'd be a revolution.
For the safety of everyone aboard, please be certain you don't interfere with any of the crew or security members of our vessel.
Few minutes locked down, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
So, what brings you aboard? Pleased to make your acquaintance.
An open bar would have been nice, but Triton's gouging us for every credit we got.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
Quite a lovely star. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
At least this looks like a ship. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they had maids do the rounds here.
Hold up. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocko's guest, right? Didn't... Sorry to give you trouble. What can I... Oh, sorry. That area's off limits. Oh, really? Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Yeah, a little. A few of the techs call this deck the dungeon. Don't get me wrong. The quiet gives me time to gather my thoughts. I'm the Siren's chief engineer. Of course, this beauty is a cutting-edge piece of spacecraft. Unfortunately, that means there's quite a bit of downtime. Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be... There we go.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Oh, no more music? I was hoping to show my dad's moves.
to return to their cabins at this time.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide... It's time you stopped playing games.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
You want me to help you? I help you by handing over evidence, and I end up incriminating myself. Why would I do that? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can... That's... if you leave him alive, of course. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
Well, well. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter in. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank, the means and the method. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you...
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in
Finally,
an orderly
a
fashion
fellow
and
intellectual.
remain there until you receive
Refreshing.
further instructions.
You have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer. I assume that's what you've been... Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any... Now, if you'll excuse me...
Yeah, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. Wait, you know that's not ours.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Well, looks like everything. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me, but... I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched into hell. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. Ah, so he told you I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. I owe you one, Dover. Don't worry. Well, I suppose this is where we part company.
This ship is in a state of emergency.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
It's green. Ready for what comes next. How you doing, Sweet Pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
to enter the city, please. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
I'm surprised I've yet.
After that business with the Terramorph, it's good to get back to small crimes and petty thieves. Ah, Captain. It's good to see you again, under much calmer circumstances. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Might not be worth your time, considering your rank. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? I completely understand, Captain. You have far more important stuff to deal with than petty thieves and bar fights. The other day, I had to break up an argument between two drunks. But if you ever find yourself in need of a change of pace, the whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. See you later.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just come. Everything checks out. Give me a... There we go. Have a wonderful...
combat.
vigilance is a state-of-the-art. Anyone that gets on the wall. Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out.
You're back. Anything to report? You have your orders.
What can I do for you? Nice work. Let me take a look. Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his button. Find anything else? All right. Let me know if you need anything else.
Kick back. The voice is Las Nova. Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. I've got a real attitude problem.
Right protective gear, I'll only the best. Tactical gear is my... See ya.
You don't... Looking to make quick work? Kinetic, electromag? Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
That last job didn't pan out.
All right,
I
make
need
it quick.
something big.
All right. We're done here? Great.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Whoa. EM class is an absolute no-go. There ain't a ship alive that can handle that.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it? Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. I promise. You're gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Hey, good to see you.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
Ship services? You need it, I've got it.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it. Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to hide it. Catch you later.
The smell of getting back into the harness.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that? Sit. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
So, Miss stay up late reading under the covers. Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I learned that. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe, where his stargazing landed him.
Excuse me. Nice work on the side. So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. You've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. Well, he's kept ahead of us by murdering our past informants, so if you admire someone like that, maybe we picked the wrong person for the job.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
The fleet call us.
Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's orders. No. Captain's orders. The captain does love flatterers. You're not getting through. Who are you? Some fast-talking pirate looking to loot another ship? We're opening fire.
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters.
So I heard there was a... Yes, and...
Except for the...
Speaking of, let me see what you... So the legacy...
Bannock 4 is an EM. I think his gospel's gone straight.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even... They have information.
I'm afraid I'm not...
No. It's an advanced...
There must be an... I'll see what I can...
Fine. You keep playing... I don't see the point. Crimson, any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste. Perfect. Just stick with the plan.
You don't have business.
Oh, I think Petrov will want to talk to us. We're from Constellation. Got a lot of one-of-a-kind pieces from all over the settled systems for sale.
Really? You're willing to sell? I thought you Constellation types only took things.
Hey, we all need to make a little side money, am I right? Let us aboard and your boss can have his pick. For the right price.
I think that will be acceptable. Giving you permission to dock.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection. Well, he calls us. Some old Earth term. Oh yes, the Rock. He's not selling it. But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally...
You might find we can be really persuasive.
Go on, then. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Thankfully. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. Trade it for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe.
That's right. Your thermometer ain't broken. We are sub-zero.
Talk to Petrov. His glorious...
I wasn't aware we had visitors. Wadik, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway. Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. But my jealous heart
knows no bounds. I want to keep it all to myself. Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make. Now, no need to be insulting. No. That's what...
You know, if it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't vetted personally. Enjoy your time on board the Scow.
My favorite person! Besides everyone else, of course.
You know, if it were up to me, we wouldn't let people on the ship we haven't vetted personally. Enjoy your time on board the Scow.
Everyone's going to know my name.
You know, people say he's mad. Got work to do.
Talk to Petrov. His gloriousness will guide you.
Don't have time for you. Get lost.
To Petrov.
You like my ship?
Gloriousness will guide you.
Stole it myself.
A lot of the guards here are bounty hunters, smugglers, salvagers.
So dreadfully dumb, huh?
A lot of shark smiles, you know.
You meet Vadek yet? The captain's right hand. I've never seen a man so exhausted.
You hear there's alien creatures on board the ship? Captain calls it a zoo.
Scow's not a bad ship.
Firefight breaks out, everyone on board is gonna join in just for fun. You understand? Captain Petrov sure loves his damn speeches. Oh, if they only knew what I've done. Don't know. Firefight breaks out, everyone on board is gonna join in just for fun. You understand?
it. What was that? Oh, they're in the wind now. Victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
Gonna get some blood pumping, huh?
Sure, just keep grabbing everything.
You're going down. The mark's mine. Get it started. Too much heat.
This ain't over. Not by a long shot. I must confess, I wouldn't say no to an upgrade. Yep.
jumping, huh? Another enemy down.
Get down!
Just...
Somebody cover me! Where's the big pop? What was that? There you are!
Well, they don't need it.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
We're only doing what we have to.
Done! Stand down, everyone! Let the nice pirate pass.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
Hey, I'm not getting in your way. Take everything you want.
we're just going to let you loot the ship? You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say we go a few more rounds.
Now, no need for further violence. We're all friends.
All right, Gumdrop? We're home. Any day you make it through is a victory in my... I might have what you need.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
outside. Come in. Come in. The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Sarah, she's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood.
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
He's right. We need to bunker down here and get those artifacts ready to move. Might need every gun to hold that Starborn off.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
Can't blame you, but sure could use your help when that Starborn comes knocking.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking!
Everyone take cover, now.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
I'm not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here. Walter! Are you all right?
You leaving? Gonna barricade the door once you're out. Won't be able to let you back in. You too.
Okay, I admit, I'll be fine.
Oh, thank heavens. You're all right. No time to waste.
You're... No tears for the old.
came out of nowhere. Thank you. I don't think I can move right away.
Dad, come on. You have to keep your eyes open.
Sam. Sam, can you hear me? It's Sarah. There's nothing you can do now. He's not going to make it. Sam. Cora will be fine, okay, Sam? We won't let anything happen to her.
Dad! Dad, get up! Get up! Please? Go away! I told him you were coming. He just had to hold on a little longer. I hate you! Leave me alone!
I appear to only be seriously damaged instead of critically damaged. Fortunate. That you are likewise relatively undamaged is also preferable to the alternative.
It went quickly after you left. We held him off while Noel escaped through the basement. There's a door that leads to the well district.
Took you long enough. Noel, she might... There's a secret door in the basement.
Go away!
Stay back! I'll... Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God. I still have the artifacts, but where do we take them?
Ah, there you are. I wasn't expecting you to run to the eye.
You! You're not getting the artifacts.
Yes. Let's see if they can slip from my grasp this time, shall we? Let's see how you handle this. Witness the infinite.
you're back. Thank the blackest sea that you and Noel are safe. And the artifacts? The lodge. So, we slipped from the Starborn's grasp, but not before taking a stab straight in the heart. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
The hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Clear from the few encounters we've had that the artifacts are all the Starborn prize.
They could come after us, though. Try to find out where we put them.
Need to take the risk. The Eye, the equipment in the lodge, not easily moved. Gotta hope whatever is giving the hunter pause applies to the whole. Just need to make another direct hit less the jackpot. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
Noel and Vladimir are right. The artifacts need a new home.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for
you. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Visitors, or we don't get very many visitors here. You'll need to contact someone directly if you need to schedule an appointment.
All of us. Enhance is here for you, no matter your needs. Oh my God. You just took... I may have lost a data slate containing the confidential information of numerous little things, you know, like payment information. Oh no, who am I kidding? This is so bad. It's not. People, and worse, my reputation. Please. I'm... You? Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose it, but gosh, it could be anything, really. Something's... If you'd ever like to make a change, you're up to the task.
Europe? I would never dream of selling substandard gear. Yes, by all means, have a look. Yes, by all means. Be careful out there.
Become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled system.
I can't believe the UC just brought us off.
There's been an incident. Please continue going.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC District... Oh, well, certainly. I hope we have... You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Got anything on your scanner?
Is this pursuit or foolishness? Read my fingers.
got to be something useful out here.
archaeologists back in New Atlantis that would give their left arm to be here right now.
Bringing back.
are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately or we will be forced to open fire.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Ah.
This is United Colonies Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband.